Aadhan. This name was found scratched on top of a potsherd, a 2500-year-old potsherd. Not just the name Aadhan, names such as Ayyan, Udiran, Thisan, Sandan and Sendanavadi were found scratched on top of pots which were probably owned by them. Not just the names, many graffiti and symbols were found scratched on top of some of these 2500-year-old pots. But why is it important and what am I even talking about? Keeladi is a small village 12 kilometers from Madurai city in Tamil Nadu. Many of us must be familiar with the excavations that have been going on in Keeladi, and for some reason they appear to be important. But why? Let me explain. Until this discovery, any proof of an ancient South Indian civilization was minuscule. While the northern part of India had the remains of a massive advanced civilization such as the Indus Valley civilization, South Indian civilization was assumed to be not older than 2300 years. There was no physical evidence of a grander civilization that was mentioned in the golden era of Tamil literature, the Sangam era literature. Keeladi excavations have shown that South India had a large, thriving and more importantly, a literate Tamil civilization, as we saw the names scribbled on top of pots. We know this civilization was literate through the names found scratched on the surface of the potsherds, such as the name Aadhan, the name probably of a 2500-year-old Tamil dude. What is more fascinating is that the texts found in Keeladi were similar to the Brahmi texts found in Indus, which is called the Tamil Brahmi script. A city in Tamil Nadu, whose name loosely translates to as sacred paddy hedge or Tirunelveli, had an ancient grain of rice that dated back to 3200 years. And just like many other civilizations, this was found near a river, the Tamirabarani river. Similarly, a hand axe found near Chennai has pushed the date of the earliest settlements in Tamil Nadu further back to about 200,000 years. It's not over yet. The oldest archaeological evidence, the tools that were found in a place close to Chennai, has been dated back to 1.5 million years. Wanna know more? Try googling Madrasian culture, an official period in history. You'll be as surprised as I was. Coming back to Keeladi. For a very long time, significant archaeological findings of Tamil civilization have always been burial sites where burial urns and bodies were found. So much so that there are over 70 burial sites and hardly any habitation sites. But why are there so many burial sites? People must have lived before they died, obviously. But where is the evidence of the glorious civilization mentioned in the Sangam era literature? Archaeologist Amarnath Ramakrishna, who spearheaded the Keeladi excavation, explains that the burial sites are always found in arid land, which is not suited for agriculture, leading to those sites staying intact. Habitation sites, on the other hand, were on fertile lands, which means settlements keep happening, leading to those sites getting destroyed and rebuilt. Tamils had continuously settled in these lands and have stayed in the same place for thousands of years, building one habitation site over the other. It is difficult to find abandoned sites in Tamil Nadu, unlike in North India, says the archaeologist. With a conviction to find habitation sites, archaeologist Amarnath Ramakrishna and his team decided to study the Vaigai River Valley, a river that is celebrated in Sangam literature. The entire Vaigai River, which crosses right across Madurai city, is just 250 odd kilometers. But in that small river, nearly 293 archaeological remains were found with over 100 habitation sites, which was extraordinary. The Keeladi period correlates with the Sangam era. Since Madurai wasn't available due to technical reasons, the nearest habitation site was Keeladi, and the findings in Keeladi provide evidence of a literate and advanced civilization. Keeladi must have been a large international trade center and an industrial area with many skilled artisans. What's more interesting amongst the thousands of artifacts that were found was the perforated wares. Perforated wares are considered to be unique to the Harappan civilization, and those vessels being found in Keeladi have piqued the curiosity of many scholars, making a potential case of this civilization being the continuation of the Harappan civilization. Moreover, not a single object of worship has been found so far in the excavation site, and it is found that the villages had common burial site instead of separate burial site for each village. The 9th phase of Keeladi excavation has just concluded, and in 14 trenches that were dug up, the officials traced a weighing unit made of crystal quartz, a snake figurine made of terracotta and other artifacts. Keeladi makes another important case politically. As far as the research goes, the genetic makeup of most of the mainland Indians showcase a mix of ancestral North Indian and ancestral South Indian origins, varying in proportions. Studies by David Drake, a geneticist at Harvard Medical University, revealed more pronounced step ancestry in certain sections of traditional upper castes. Reports published in Science and Cell provided evidence suggesting an Aryan movement after the decline of the Indus Valley civilization, indicating the absence of step pastoralist ancestry in Harappans. This implies that the Aryans might have arrived during the later stages of the Indus Valley civilization's decline. The Aryan migration theory is something the Hindutva brigade has been working hard to debunk. Alongside the arrival of pastoralists or Aryans, there was a southeastern migration of the Indus Valley civilization people believed to have settled in what is now referred to as South India. However, the ancient urban settlements were not evident in archaeological excavations until the discovery of Keeladi. All of these findings come from just 2% of the excavation. Discoveries made by the Tamil Nadu Archaeological Department support the long-held belief of the Dravidian parties that the script of the Indus Valley civilization was Proto-Dravidian, potentially linked to Tamil, contrasting some studies that associated with Sanskrit or Prakrit. This forms the core of Dravidian-Aryan debate in India. Earlier speculations suggested that the Harappans might have spoken a language resembling the now extinct Iranian Elamite, which was hypothesized to be related to the Dravidian languages spoken primarily in the southern India. Currently, Prahuvi, a Dravidian language, is spoken in Balochistan. However, due to the undeciphered nature of the Indus Valley script, solid evidence to support these claims was lacking. The discovery of Tamil Brahmi in the 6th century BCE urban settlement in Keeladi could significantly impact these discussions. What is certain is that the language debate is not going down anytime soon, and a new South Indian perspective of the ancient history is being written. As celebration of this history, Keeladi Museum was constructed on 2 acres at a cost of 18.43 crores. It accommodates a collection of over 15,000 distinct artifacts discovered during the 4th to 8th phase of the excavations conducted by the Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology, commencing in 2018.